Hey everyone, cncHD here. This is the second episode of my tutorial on how to beat the Generals Challenge Generals. That's the word. So in this tutorial I go into detail how to beat each and every general the easiest way. Today we have the Air Force General. This tutorial applies for GLA, USA and China. So in this video I will feature only GLA, but you can apply this strategy on China and USA as well. You start in the bottom left here. You have the river supporting you. You only have this one entrance, but since it's the Air Force General, he obviously uses all the entrances he can get, even over the river. First you want to do is get the supply stash or the supply center. Get your one supply there and build a barracks to get the two oil derricks. Now these two oil derricks are very important in the beginning. You can also get the two supply piles here, and you can get these supplies. Now if you get all these supplies in the beginning, then you should be pretty much covered. Get the 4 rebels out. 4 rebels because there are 2 oil derricks here and here, and there are 2 here. So if you use these rebels, you can just capture all these oils. Now this should give you plenty of resources. And like I said, you can do this for the USA and China as well. It's the same strategy. Get your supplies, get these 4 red guards or 4 rangers, 4 rebels, whatever they are called. And with all of that money, you can now easily get arms dealers. It doesn't really matter if you place them here or here. I like to place them here, but for the sake of this tutorial video, I will place them here. This is pretty much a simulation on how to play this challenge very slow, without any hotkeys, without much game knowledge. This is for all players who struggle a bit in the beginning of this game. And I want to show you the easiest strategy, even if you are not the fastest player in a 0 hour. As a GLA, get like 3 or 4 workers. For these big supplies, get like 5, 6, 7 workers as the best supply collection count. As the China, only get 2 supply China trucks per each supply. And as a USA, only get 2 choppers, 2 Chinooks. Okay, we now have 4 oil derricks. And it really doesn't matter if you don't get these 2 oils, it doesn't really matter at all. It's no problem. Just get these 2 oils and these 2 supplies, so this one and this one, then you should all be good. Once you have the arms dealer out, just build quartz. You will have enough money, so get a second arms dealer out and just build more quartz. It's just all the way quartz. Here again, we need like 5, 6, 7 workers for the best supply collection on that supply. You can see we already have like another 5k. We just built another arms dealer. Just queue up your arms dealers. Your arms dealers, yeah, there as well. But your quartz, just queue them up. We can even add another arms dealer to the mix. Third one. And yeah, usual, I like to place them down here. But for the sake of this video, like I said, you can also place them down in your base. Now the drops should begin. He drops you after like 4 minutes, which should be now. Yeah, there they come. And with the amount of quartz slash gatlings slash avengers you will have now, you can easily kill them. I mean, as the USA, get like Humvees out and avengers. Just keep on building. Now I have lost a couple of oils, and with a couple I mean pretty much all of them, and it doesn't really matter, because at this point of the game you will have enough cash to just build your second economy up. So in this case, my palace. As the USA, your strategy center. As the China, your propaganda center. In the meantime, just focus on building your quads. Place them around here on the river. Have the best defenses for the challenge. And yeah, I'm playing this very slowly, but this is on purpose for the tutorial, so that every player can follow up with the tactics. If you're a much faster player, just grab all of the supplies, oils. You can also grab these supplies, you can grab these supplies, you can grab these free oils as well, if you are a fast enough player. So once you have the general abilities, get your cash bounty. The command center will activate your cash bounty. Now if we kill planes, we get like a good chunk of money. Boom, you never 1k, easy. Now with all that cash I'm just going to build black markets. In the meantime all my supplies get depleted, but that is okay. You can sell your supply stash if you don't need it anymore. No problem. Okay, with the palace get your fortified structure. As the USA get like search and destroy or bombardment. As the China just go with many barracks and build hackers. We will, as the GLA, go now with many black markets. You can also build them very close to each other, doesn't really matter. He doesn't use his bomber anymore. Back in patch 1.0 he still used his bomber. That was a pain in the ass. But here we can just build many black markets. Just get all that sweet cash. He only attacks you with like random king raptors from time to time. Or combat Chinook, but with all your quad cannons, you will be more than covered. Now you can notice that I lost quite a good amount of quad cannons. They are also without any upgrades, so they are very weak. But he still hasn't taken any care of that supply station. I mean, sort of, but not really. You can easily repair that. Or if he destroys that, just easily rebuild that. After a bit of time he will start garrison the supplies, but it doesn't really matter. You can easily kill them, no problem. He just attacks you with your stealth fighters, king raptors, comanches. And with all these black markets you will get so much cash in. As a GLA, get your shoes. The shoes are just for 1000, they upgrade very fast and they get you plenty of more resources for your workers. Because they now have shoes, instead of $75, they deliver 83. And that's a big boost for your economy. So get these shoes as fast as possible, your workers will thank you. And yeah, at this point just add more black markets. As a China, I advise you build like 30 hackers, 25 to 30 hackers. As USA, you build like 18 to 20 drop zones. As a GLA, I will just build like 40 black markets or so. I mean, they're easily built down, placed down. They give you tons of cash. You can just place them everywhere.
This hammer is heavy. I'm just a peasant. I will go.
You notice how weak the Air Force attacks you. There's almost no attack. I haven't rebuilt my quads at all. I haven't done any upgrades on them. I mean, I can now do that. With the AP bullet upgrade, they get plus 25% damage. That's a lot. So if you get that one, your quads will just shred through these king raptors. So yeah, I'm playing this very relaxed here. There's the combat Chinook. Sometimes he does these things. As a China, you can now add ECM tanks to your quads. The ECM tanks can be built once you have your propaganda center. ECMs reflect missiles. That is a huge boost against the Air Force General. As the USA, just add more Avengers. Avengers are very strong against King Raptors because they blink away the missiles. And as GLA, just add more quads. But even that I'm not doing. I'm just building black markets.
I will try to hurry. Cannot we live in peace?
If you're a faster player, just build more stuff here on the front line, like building more arm sealers here. I like to place down like 10 arm sealers here, just instant. Get all the production and just roll into the Air Force General base.
Live in peace. Oh, okay, I will work.
So yeah, we get more and more cash. You notice how much the cash flow increases.
I will obey.
And that's a good thing. We want as much cash as possible.
That was a lot of work. I will try to
Just keep doing that. Your quads are pretty much unharmed at this point. They are high promoted with 2 or 3 star promotion. They heal themselves and they just bring down these Comanches like crazy.
construction has been completed.
Okay, these arm sealers can be sold, obviously. I mean, I don't really need them right now. Gives me more building space.
I will do what I must. I'm just
As a China, get like 5 or 6 or 7 barracks and just spam hackers from all the barracks. The more hackers you get, the more cash you get, obviously. You can see how much cash I'm getting. You can also get the junk repair. This will repair your quad cannons. But at this point it's really unneeded because they heal themselves with the 2 or 3 star promotion already.
I'm hungry. This hammer is heavy.
Barracks can also be sold for more building space.
There's not enough room for that building. I'm hungry. I can't build.
And yeah, it's the same thing for the USA as well. Just build more drop zones.
I will try.
Your Avengers will do all the job. The Avengers are really strong against the Air Force General. Just add more drop zones.
Building construction.
Drop zone, drop zone, drop zone. Like, till you have like 18 or 20 drop zones. Just add way more of them.
Finished with the building.
So at this point we have so many black markets. We are getting so much cash
To hurry.
that we can send all of our workers here to the right.
Carry
Here's enough building space. Here's like a lot of building space. And we can send all of these workers here. The supply dock is depleted. We can use them for the production there on the right.
Do not hurt me. I will obey.
If you see an idle worker, just send them here to the right.
Do not hurt me. I am finished with the building. I will work.
The radar scan we don't really need. The AP bullets upgrade we also don't really need.
I am finished.
Buggy ammo, we don't need that. As the China, oh, they even garrisoned the building here, look at that. As the China, get the AP bullet upgrade, the chain gun upgrade, I mean. Get the chain gun upgrade as soon as possible.
This hammer is heavy.
I will need the arm sealer for that
I am finished with
building there.
I'm just a peasant.
The chain gun upgrade, you do 25% more damage against the planes. That is a huge boost.
Hard work. What do you want with me?
Oh, they garrisoned all the buildings. Look at that. I never noticed that. If that happens, just use rangers for flashbangs or a dragon tank. Yeah, all these works are toast now. Or a toxin tractor. With that, you can easily clean out these buildings.
Cannot we live in
Here we have so much cash. 30,000 already.
peace with the building?
Okay, we now get the toxin tractors. They will do easy work of these buildings.
Oh, okay, I will work. Does it have to be so far? I will not hurt me.
And yes, this video is kept slowly on purpose. It's very slow. It's a really slow video.
I will do the best.
With no hotkeys at all. Oh, they even use Auroras. Look at that. And this is done on purpose, so all the players, even the biggest noobs of the biggest noobs, can follow up with the strategy. I mean, we all started as noobs. I remember my first time playing the Command & Conquer General Challenge. It was a nightmare. So I'm keeping this very slow on purpose. I could play this like 500% mass speed or something. That looks funny. But it's, like I said, kept down very slow on purpose.
No cost is too great. I do what I am told.
Yeah, these toxin tractors don't live very long. That's okay. Okay, let's just use these quads, get in front here to support my toxin tractors. Clear out these buildings. I never actually noticed that they garrison these buildings, because I always occupied the space with like 10 arms dealers. Never noticed that they go that far. It's funny. Interesting to see what they do when you give them building uptime. Okay, these workers have a mission. But first I need to clear out that building there.
Prepare to fight. One path to freedom.
They don't really like workers, I have the feeling.
Intoxicating.
I will work.
Running on fumes.
I think one toxin tractor should be enough to clear that out. Yeah, easy. There's just one missile defender inside. Easy.
Cannot we live in
Okay, let's just build all these arm stealers.
Cannot we live in peace?
With all that cash, you can just build 10 or so.
No cost is too great. What do you want with me? This is hard.
You can rotate buildings by clicking on the building, holding the left mouse button. Click on it, hold it, and this way you can drag the building. This should be very helpful for you.
If that is what you want. I'm just a
I mean, you can also place it down like that, like it is, but I would advise rotating the buildings to fit in more buildings in here.
can't build there. Finished with the
Now you just build.
what do you want finished with the business? This is hard work. I cannot
Just keep on building. You have enough cash. Just keep on hammering out these quad cannons. You can also set a rally point. If you select the building and click somewhere here, you can set a rally point if you want to do that. You can also put the buildings on hotkeys by selecting the building, pressing and holding CTRL and pressing a number. This will add the number 1 here, or number 2, or number 3, 4, 5, 6. This way, if you press number 2, you will select the arm stealer. You can also help in the heat of the battle to select all these units. Also, U is the hotkey for building quad cannons if you want to build them way faster than just clicking one by one on them. For the China, it's G for the Gatling. For the USA, is G for the Avenger. Yeah, just keep on building quads. I think this should already be enough. The Rebel Ambush can be easily used here for these 2 Patriots. With a double click on the quads, you select all of them. You can also just drag a box all around them to select them. I like to use double click or select one, press E to select them all on the screen. Yeah, with all these quads, just move in. I will now use my rebels to distract the Patriots. They should be enough on their own to take them out. As soon as you come close to the Air Force general base, he will send everything he has to your quads, to your attack force. But at this point you should have so much cash, so many units. You should be very easy to handle with them. And that was no correct sentence, I know. You should be very... You should have no hard time to deal with them. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, all of that has been cleared out. With the AP bullet upgrade, they just shred through all of what is there. And at the time you have way more quads, just send them in here. I like to use the attack move, so this right there, the attack move with the A button. Then they attack on their own. I don't have to do anything, they just attack and move forward. It's a really useful tool. You can use that with every unit which can attack. Just use the A move. they do everything on their own. They don't attack buildings, but they attack all the units, and that will be very helpful for you. Yeah, at this point you already have won the game. Was really easy, as you could see. We have 80,000, 90,000 cash. You should have the same thing with China and USA, so just do that. And then this game should be easily won by you. At this point, just destroy everything. I'm using the guard mode, so they destroy all of that stuff automatically. This way they destroy the buildings as well. And as soon as you have destroyed all the buildings, then the challenge is defeated. With the AP bullets you can see how much damage they do, and you don't need much more than just the quads. Don't waste your time with technicals, don't waste your time with battle masters, don't waste your time with crusaders or paladins, just build Humvees and Avengers or Gatlings and Dragons or quads. That's all you need to do. You also don't need Stinger sights. Stinger sights are a waste of time in this challenge, as King Raptors can blink away your Stinger missiles. Don't focus on bunkers as a China, as China bunkers can also be blinked away by the missiles. They're a waste of money, waste of time. Just build units. Yeah, now everything is destroyed, the challenge is won, and I really hope this was helpful for you to play against the Air Force General. I think this is by far the easiest general in the complete General's Challenge mode. And yeah, we see us in the next video. This is my tutorial on how to beat the Air Force General with China, USA and GLA. See you in the next video. Till the next time. Goodbye.